Hi everyone, today I will be reviewing a Pilot Metropolitan Orange and the Pilot Iroshizuku Yu-Yake ink. Both of them are here. For a very long time I was planning to have Iroshizuku Pilot ink, and I do not have orange ink with me, so I went ahead with the Yu-Yake, which is the orange shade of Iroshizuku. And along with that I also ordered one pilot pen, the Pilot Metropolitan, which is also an orange one. Let me try to open up the Pilot Metropolitan first. It has this MR collection use and care guide by Pilot. It shows all the variants of Pilot Metropolitan MR, the Metropolitan collection, Animal collection, and Retro Pop collection. And it also has some instructions about filling in for both fountain pen and ballpoint pen, gel roller pens, and mechanical pencils. Pretty standard Pilot stuff. And here is the orange Pilot Metropolitan. There's a plastic box here. Let me try to open it up, and it comes up with a foam case, and there's a cartridge as well. It looks like it's black or maybe blue. It's too dark for me to figure out. I think it's blue, or at least it has a hint of blue here. I'm not really going to use the cartridge here. I'm going to fill this in with the Iroshizuku orange ink. Let me open this up. Okay, it was hard, like pretty hard for the first time. Let me try it again. Yeah, I think this pen has a hard cap. This has a little pattern here, which is also orange, and it's glossy. This part of the pattern is glossy, and the rest of the pen is smooth, not really glossy, more like matte finish. Here is how the nib looks like. Let me show it here. It has a Pilot Japanese fine nib. I have ordered fine nib, and this looks pretty decent, pretty standard. Let me open this up. It has this push based default converter in. I'm going to replace it with a piston based converter. Okay, this is all pretty standard Pilot Metropolitan stuff. Let me put this aside for now. Okay, I'm putting it aside, and I'm going to open up the Iroshizuku Yu-Yake, the orange ink from Pilot. Okay, the cover is looking really good. This has a unique texture to it, which I haven't seen with other inks. Okay, here is the bottle. It says Yu-Yake Iroshizuku 50 ml produced by Pilot, and this is the uniqueness of the Iroshizuku bottles. There's a dip in the center of the bottle where you can see the inks. I think it's the use is for filling in the ink pens when the levels of this ink actually go really low. So I think you can still dip your fountain pen and fill it in. This is really nice. It's actually a very expensive bottle, and especially in India it has a really high price. It comes up with a thread. It's just for decoration. Let me show you the ink up close. The Yu-Yake actually looks red in the bottle. It looks dark red. It's an orange ink, but I think like when concentrated, it's looking like bright red. I'm going to open There it is. So I'm going to fill this in into my Pilot Metropolitan pen, and we'll try out some writing samples as well. Alright, let's try a writing sample. I have filled this pen with the Iroshizuku Yu-Yake ink, and let me zoom in a bit so you can see the writing here. Okay, so let's try out a few vertical strokes, a few horizontal strokes. I think this is very fine, and the orange is looking a little lighter shade of orange. Let's try some cross strokes, some curves. This is very smooth. The nib is very fine and very smooth. I like the combination Yu-Yake and the Pilot Metropolitan fine. Perhaps a medium would also be okay to actually see the true orange shade here. Let's try out some more. It's nice. Let's see how much wetness it has. It's actually a fairly dry ink here. The combination of Iroshizuku and the fine nib of Pilot seems to be fairly dry. That actually works well for me. I do a lot of writing and taking notes, and I like the fine nib and the dry combination. So this looks good to me. Let's do some more writing. So this is Pilot Metropolitan fine nib and orange pen, and the ink is Pilot Iroshizuku Yu-Yake. Alright guys, so let me know how many of you are actually using this combination or going to use this combination of Pilot Metropolitan Orange with the Pilot Yu-Yake Iroshizuku Orange ink. Let me know your reviews. Thank you.